Hey, what's up guys? My name is Matt. Today we're talking about how to get promoted at work. Let's get into it. If you're new to this channel, I do talk a lot about fashion, clothing, how to buy certain things for cheaper, how to upgrade your style. Today's a little bit different. We're going to be talking more about life. And some people might be wondering, how the heck does this fit into fashion and everything? Well, you kind of need money to buy clothes. And if you want that Gucci, you've got to put in the time and effort for it. And you've got to have the right job for it. Now, we should listen to someone on a fashion channel about getting promoted. I've been at my work for a little over 2 years now, and I am on my 4th promotion in that time frame. I've gone from the person that just enters orders all day to now working directly with the CEO on a lot of important projects. And it's good to note that I do work for a little bit of a smaller company, so the advantages of moving up are a lot more clear to me than in a bigger company. But I do feel like this applies to anybody, anywhere, just with slightly different circumstances. Now today I'm going to give you 5 tips on how I've moved up within my company and how you can wherever you're at. So my first tip is to honestly just be kind. Be kind to everybody you meet. You never know when you're going to need them for something, when you're going to need them for a project, when you're going to need them to just ask questions about something. The kinder you are to people, the more willing they are to help you out in the long run. You'd be surprised at how difference just kindness makes. Let's just say that someone's mean to you at work. You're really not going to want to help them. You're not going to really care for their success. You're really just going to try to ignore them or put them on the back burner when there's other important things to do. Whereas like if someone's your best friend, if someone's your really good friend, if someone's just a friend, you're a lot more willing to help them. This applies directly to the workplace in the sense of if you're kind to people, if you care about them first and help them out when something's needed, they're more than willing to glow you up to your superiors to help you out when you need it, to get work done faster and more efficient. Even if you have questions, people are more willing to help you out when you have questions, when you're kinder to them, than when you are a jerk. If you want to take an actionable step on this, it's just saying hi to people. It's not even being fake, it's just saying hi to them. How are you doing? Good, okay, well, you can move on. It's just that first step of saying hi to people, smiling, saying their name even, saying like, oh, hey, Matt, like, that would get my attention because people love hearing their own names. Taking these steps, I think, even with the tip, super important. So my second tip is to work smarter and harder. A lot of people will leave out the work harder and say, oh, just work smarter, not harder. But in reality, if you really want to get promoted, if you really want to go up in your workplace, if you want to go up anywhere in life, you have to both work smarter and harder at the same time. I always live by the saying of McDonald's employees work hard, fast food employees work hard. It doesn't necessarily mean they work smart. And likewise, there's plenty of people that work smart but then not hard at all, to where they could be getting a lot more done in the day if they just put in a little bit more effort into it. Don't just always do things the way it's supposed to be done. Don't just always do something the way it's always been done. You might find a more efficient way to do things, and at your workplace, let's just say you can save 10 minutes a day on something. That's 50 minutes a week that you can get back and working on something else, and that really does add up. Even just learning simple Excel functions. Let's just say that you have 2 people working on the same exact Excel file, and one of them's just using basic formulas or just inputting everything by hand, and you have the other person using advanced formulas that kind of pull data in. That's one way to look at it, is they're both working hard, but one person's working hard and smart to get it done, probably like twice to 3 times as fast as the person inputting it by hand. That's where you can definitely get ahead, is just learning these quick keys, quick commands, quick essential things to make your workflow better, faster, more efficient. It really is noticed by your superiors. It's noticed by your peers too, that they're noticing you're working faster. Sometimes it might encourage them to work faster as well. And I think it's just something really good to note on that one. Now 3 is something that I live and die by, which is making your bosses look good. Nothing will make your bosses more happy than when you can make them look good to their bosses. Like if you're getting your work done and then you're even helping them with their job and making their life easier, giving them all the information they need to succeed, you don't think that they're gonna want to keep bringing you along every time they get promoted. It's honestly the one thing that was told to me by a few people that I still live by, is just if you can make your bosses look good to their bosses, they are gonna notice. The boss of the boss is probably gonna notice as well. And if the boss gets a promotion, you'll get a promotion with him. Maybe not like directly, like right after each other, but he's gonna want you under him because he knows that you're the one who's making him look good. And honestly, it's such a good way to get promoted in your workplace, is just by making other people look good. It goes back to just being nice and kind. People notice these little things, and the people that you work under, Definitely notice your work ethic and definitely notice what you do for them. Now, number 4 is just working in an environment where you can get promoted. Like, it's funny when people are like, how can I get promoted? And you're working in a dead-end job that really there's no like next steps for you. You really need to be working at a place that has steps. So let's just say that you work in customer service where you got your entry position. Let's say you have your senior position and then your lead and then the director and then VP. You have steps that you can go up, whereas if you just enter a place and you're the senior data analyst, for example, that really is like the edge of where you can hit. And if you're okay with that, that's fine. But if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you're not fine with that. You want to get promoted. So just make sure that you're in an environment that you can get promoted. Make sure that your bosses don't hate you. Make sure that people in your workplace really do respect your work, really do like you as a person. And if you're not in one of those environments, that's when you should be looking somewhere else for a job. I think that's when you should be looking at places where maybe you can go work there, because it'll be a little bit better for you to grow at versus your current job. That's something that only you can really look at. I can't look at that for you. I know the general rule of thumb for me that's been told to me a few times is always look to see if there's 2 jobs above where you're at, because that'll always give you something that you should look at and try to aim for. Now, my 5th and final tip is to honestly have a little luck. Now, I know a lot of people don't really like to talk about luck when they get ahead, when they get promoted, but honestly, there is a little bit of luck in getting promoted. There is a right place at the right time. There is just like one guy might leave and you're just right there ready to go. But I love the saying that luck is when preparation meets opportunity. I really do feel like there is luck, but it's when you're ready for it. It's when you're prepared for that opportunity. It's when you've grown so much at a company that it'll just come along and you've just prepared for it without even knowing it, really. And anybody that tells you like there wasn't any luck involved with getting promoted, I think they're full of crap. For me, to have 4 promotions within 2 years is insane and very lucky. And honestly, I'm very blessed to have these opportunities in the first place. Even the way I got my job was very lucky. And I really hope that telling you about the tips that I've done, it seems to be more as helpful to you than kind of like showing what I'm doing. Like, oh, I did this, I did that. Like, really, this video is meant to help you and really push you to become the best you. That really is what this channel is about, is fashion and making yourself the best you can be. And I really hope that this helps you out, and I hope that you can take any of these tips and apply them directly to your life. If you liked what you saw here, please leave a like and a comment down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this in the comments below. And if you have any tips for other people looking to get ahead in their workplace, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and I'd love to even take some of them to heart and work on those. But like I end every video here, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.